Hi and welcome to Shine After 50. This is Sarah Best. I'm here to talk to you about the three mistakes that we make when we're in relationships in which we feel that we're up against a wall. Because what I do is transition coaching and help women, especially women over 50, to deal with those relationships that feel that they're absolutely stuck. So mistake number one is that we think when we look at certain symptoms that it's over, done, nada, finito, done, nowhere to go. There is no potential in this relationship. And we look at the telltale signs and we say, according to what I see, there is no life left in this relationship. And sometimes that's true. And yet sometimes if we take a deeper look, or we look at it with the perspective of someone who can help us shift it, we find out something completely different. So how do I know that? I'm specifically standing here in this New York winter scene where what we see is, it's a sort of a blustery day, no leaves on the trees. It's New York. And imagine that if we were to come from Mars and we've never been on Earth before, and all we know is that we were shown these pictures when we were on Mars of beautiful green growth, gardens, parks, forests, lush foliage, and that we saw Google Earth pictures of what life is like here on Earth. We would be expecting that when we come here, that's the way it's going to look. We spent 5 years researching it, and here we finally arrive. And what do we see? Trees that are bare. Where's the foliage? Where's the growth? Where's the greenery? Where's the expansion? Where's the beauty? Well, so what would be our conclusion? Of course, it's hard to imagine being born on Mars, but what would your conclusion be when you see this? Your conclusion would be that that was probably then in the past, and now it's over and things are different. It's basically at the end. We missed the boat. There is no more greenery, foliage, growth, beauty, expansiveness. It's done, finished, finito, over. We came too late. Tough luck for us. Go back to Mars. There's nothing to be done over here. That would be our conclusion, wouldn't it? And yet, of course, all of us know basic botany, so we all know that this is a wintertime scene, and that what's really happening deep inside is tremendous growth is happening. Everything's incubating, and of course we know that in the spring the foliage will start to come out, a whole new level of foliage and a whole new growth, a whole new beauty and expansiveness that we could not see in this. And the reason we trust that there will be a spring after the winter is because we've been here for many years and we've seen it and we studied it and we can read about it online and everybody agrees. So far, so good. But in relationships, we often see this. No foliage, no growth, no beauty, no possibility, nothing happening. And our conclusion is not winter, spring, winter will bring to spring. Our conclusion is winter is it, end. And what if that's a false conclusion? What if that's a faulty conclusion? Because with certain relationships, it really is the end. And with other relationships, maybe it isn't. And maybe we might be throwing away something incredibly valuable that we didn't have the deeper perspective to see into. That we didn't have the ability to see its potential because we were impressed by this. And so that tends to be one of the three common mistakes that we make when we feel that here's the wall, up against a wall. You see this wall here, up against a wall. When we hit a wall in our relationships, we tend to say, here's the wall, I hit it, I don't see any potential, winter, end. The end. Walk out. And maybe we're right, and maybe we're not right. And so the question we want to ask ourselves is, would we be open to taking a deeper look and being sure that we're making the right decision? So that's it for today. And maybe I would say that the call to action that we can take from this video would be to ask ourselves if we are open to the possibility in one simple relationship, maybe not the major one, but one simple relationship, whether with a colleague, a cousin, a friend, a spouse, a partner, to ask ourselves that if we formally thought it's winter end and we're up against this wall, to ask ourselves, might there be a deeper inner perspective? Maybe. Would we be willing to ask ourselves that question? Simply that. And in the next audio or video of this series, we're going to talk about the second mistake that we make in such relationships, so that hopefully we can start to move forward with the right kind of work, with all the cutting edge techniques of EFT tapping and matrix reimprinting and NLP and color therapy and visualization and all the wondrous techniques that we've been given in the past decade or two. Might we not be able to create miracles? Miracles in our lives, miracles with ourselves, with our family, with our spouse, our partner, with everyone around us. And how amazing might that be? So until next time, this is Sarah Best with shineafter50.com. Check us out, see what we've got on our website, and we're looking forward to being in touch with you in our next audio video about the second mistake that we make in our relationships. Thanks so much.